Okay, here we are at the Parisian. We're gonna go in and explore, and we're gonna tell you all about all the visa stuff and when tourists are gonna be able to come back, and I'll explain all the situation. And yeah, it's June 11 right now, so make sure, you know, things could change, but I'll explain all that stuff now and in this particular episode. Chiquinha, chiquinha. Go check out the room. Okay, I'm the content creator for this channel. If you like what I'm doing, just subscribe and hit the like button. Okay, so the Venetian is this one right here, and the Venetian and Parisian are connected in different ways, and this is a new way that I didn't really know before. So it looks like we have some artwork, and I think what I learned from recently is that some of this artwork is actually pretty good money. So some of them really stock up. So here we go. This is the Parisian. So we're gonna walk on in, and I've never come in this way before. So I don't know what to expect. It's like kind of Parisian-ish kind of stuff. Okay, so this is kind of a big chandeliers and walkways. Let's just see here. Oh, this is something from Paris. So I think a lot of the artwork is going to be, actually that's the only one with the artwork there. Oh, these are all like Parisian, these are all conference rooms, the Bordeaux. Sorry for my mispronunciations, I don't know French at all, as you can tell. But this is a pretty cool casino, really like it a lot. It's actually like really chill. I like Venetian too, but Venetian seems to get a lot more people, which is pretty crazy when it's the peak of tourist season. But right now it's pretty chill there too. Huh, okay. So let me see. So this particular one has all these beautiful paintings. It's so funny the way people used to dress, right? What the heck's going on there? But yeah, everybody used to dress that way a long time ago, right? It's kind of amazing. Now when you meet French people, you know, a lot of times they'll have like their hat on backward and look like Americans. Every time I meet a French person, I always think that it's an American person. They look and act like it until they speak, and then they don't, and then they have that strong French accent when they speak English. I meet some around here, and they're pretty cool guys. I've had really good experiences with French people. Okay, so we got some, okay, we're coming right out at this, now I know where we are, okay. So this is a pretty famous Vietnamese, well this one, and we got a food court in here. So this food court is, so this food court looks like it's pretty quiet. Let me just see. Azores, looks like they're closed too. So this is kind of walk and see. So yeah, it looks like the food court is basically closed now. I thought that was a Vietnamese one, but actually the Vietnamese one is closed. I did have another video where I ate at that Japanese restaurant. Their ramen is fantastic. Really like it a lot. And actually, I think my last video also went through the food court of Venetian, so I'll do the same here. So Azores is a Portuguese, but it's more of a Macanese. This one's French, which is pretty cool. And then you kind of get into this non-stop Chinese ones, because basically they usually target towards the Chinese market. So Taste of Nanyang, Treasure Lake is kind of a popular Chinese chain that's everywhere. Ocean Empire is another popular Chinese chain that's everywhere. This one is Taiwanese cuisine. So we do have Taiwan tourists, and I think that mainland Chinese and Hong Kong too. You know, they like to eat Taiwan, right? So especially from the mainland. Pepper lunch. I think that one is originally from Japan. I think. I'm not 100% sure. And then Japanese delicacy this way. So we have Japanese. I think this is Japanese, but it's like kind of a beef. Taiwan, Chinese, and Azores is like Portuguese. So anyways, that's the food court here. So then you got some beautiful ceilings as well. Oh, we got a couple more. So this one is Soul Pot Kitchen, which I don't know what that one is. but Hua Jia House. Huh, it's like, maybe we could take a look and see. It has kind of all these Chinese teas, it looks like. Huh, it's kind of interesting. So, okay, so that's basically a little taste of the, let me see. I think that goes, this particular thing goes back to where we were at earlier. So we were connected through this little hallway right there. So we're gonna see what else we can see. And then over here we get more into the shops. Let me just see here. Noble Mart. Yeah, this is a convenience store. It's closed now. But I think when there's a lot of hotel guests, they'll come in and they'll just get, you know, some of them don't really want a meal, so just get, you know, there's some wine over there, and they grab some ramen and some, you know, snacks and chips and Coca-Colas. So it's kind of a chance to be in a casino and get all your typical stuff that you might see on a street corner. So that's actually kind of cool that they have that like that. Beautiful design. So I'll just kind of give you a hint of why it's a little bit quiet, but it's Thursday evening for one, which doesn't mean that much when there's tourists there all over the place. But it's also the COVID, so hardly anybody's able to come in. So at this particular time in history, there's just a trickle of people coming from Zhuhai, and they're opening up more and more to Guangdong, which is like 128 million people live in Guangdong. It includes Shenzhen, Zhuhai, Guangzhou. But I think most of those people can't come over yet, but some of them can. The ones in Zhuhai can. So you have to pass certain codes because it's a COVID time. So I don't know when people are going to watch this in the future, but right now it's June. COVID hit Macau in January. It started to close down. Tourism and casinos closed in February, and then March they closed the entire city, and we still haven't quite come back yet. Definitely have not come back yet. But actually, every day in the newspaper for since they closed the city in March, you know, I constantly see like, why don't you open up with Hong Kong and, you know, at least get some business going back and forth a little bit. But that hasn't happened yet, and it's already almost middle of June. They talk about it every day, and there's like a lot of experts come out every day and like plead with the governments to please allow Hong Kong people to come or Macau to go that way. But yeah, Macau people are banned. We can't go anywhere right now on this date. They're just slowly opening it up to businessmen who might be able to go to China, but I think they have a 14-day quarantine. But then people like me, we can't go at all. For foreigners are completely banned, so they won't allow us anywhere. So basically that's kind of a cool little space too. But yeah, for foreigners, we're completely banned from everywhere. And actually there's a little bit of, I think for a little while they were concerned that maybe foreigners were carrying around COVID. First it was a Chinese thing, so everybody was scared of mainland Chinese. And then all of a sudden, you know, Europe kind of overtook it, and the United States just really excelled with COVID cases. So, but now, you know, nobody can travel anywhere, so they don't, like if they see a foreigner here, they know that we've been stuck here for 2 months or 3 months. Well, now it's like 3 months now. Who knows how long that'll be, but there's lots of tourists who are stuck here who can't go anywhere. And they are just, they just keep extending their tourist visa. This is kind of a highlight here. Really beautiful. Yeah, and actually when height of the tourist season, there'll be people everywhere in here, but right now you don't really see that at all. It's actually pretty amazing to be able to see this at this time, because you know, usually I can't get a picture down there because it's just so many people that you can't get a picture without a bunch of people around you, you know, if you try to stand in front of that statue. And this statue is a replica of something that's in France. So. I don't know if that makes somebody feel dizzy or not, but straight ahead is the food court again. So yeah, we're hoping that that maybe the bubble will start sometime soon, but it's already been 3 months, and then we don't even know if foreigners will be allowed. So, but yeah, there's a lot of foreigners that are just they're just paying a hotel every day for the last 3 months. Maybe it could be like 4 months, 5 months. You know, who knows how long it's going to be. but there's a little bit more mobility if you're not a foreigner. So foreigners, even a lot of them have blue cards and they have apartments here and they're not allowed to come back to their apartment. So some of them are stuck in, I know some personally who are stuck in Hong Kong or Malaysia. One of my friends went to Australia, he's an American, and they just kind of wanted to get away from the COVID here, and then they closed everything here. So it just seemed like a good idea for them to go somewhere and then wait it all out and then come back, right? And then all of a sudden all the borders closed, and then now it's safer here and there's COVID cases everywhere else. So everything kind of switched on everybody. So now there's kind of foreigners throughout Asia. They're just stuck. Lots of them are stuck in the Philippines. I know quite a handful of them that that went over there as well and can't come back. There's no planes to. So for foreigners to come, it might be quite a while. And if there's somebody who's like, I think it'll just be quite a while just to open up those bubbles like that. You know, the bubble, the first one that's going to happen would be with Hong Kong and Guangdong, but even that seems to be pretty slow in happening. Let's go this other way. Oh. So even that bubble is taking a long time. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, originally the first bubble would be that bubble, and then they're talking about opening it up to other non-COVID places, which might be like Thailand, Vietnam, Taiwan. They talk about Korea, sometimes Japan. So they talk about a lot of different places around here, especially places that that they feel like it might be economically good for them. It's kind of cool. Let's just take a picture here. So yeah, you're getting a pretty good feel of the Parisian, and of also all the thing that's happening here. So yeah, we're hoping that it'll all change soon. As far as when can foreigners from you know, I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, I'm gonna go down here, so I'll turn the camera when I get back, when I get somewhere interesting again. It's kind of beautiful. This is like a French salon. Looks like they have some bread items and things like that too. I think I have filmed in this space before. And actually, we want to get into this major food court area. But there's a giant. Do I have to go one more floor? I think I might have to go down one more. Let me see. I think we'll go down this one, so we're gonna go down this one as well. Okay, so kind of cool ceilings here. I was gonna try to get into this shop. I still need to go down one more floor, but we're just gonna we just want to capture this view from this angle as well. Beautiful chandeliers. Then we are going to take a look at this again. So we were up there, and then we'll just catch it from this view. So now we have kind of a better view. Before we're a little bit harder to view actually. But yeah, usually in the past this would be just completely filled with people. Like every space of this would be just filled with people everywhere. So if you tried to have maybe you're showing somebody the city, right? And they want to get a picture in front of it, you get like 4 or 5 people in front of you all the time, but now it's almost empty. It is empty. You can also see part of the casino floor. Those are like, they look like they're also empty as well. Like slot machines, and there's some kind of card game over there too. So, okay. Actually, this is kind of a better spot to get a view of everything. So we're gonna walk down this way, and then we're gonna be down there in a minute. So, okay, so we're coming down the escalator, and we're gonna just follow this one, and we're gonna be right down here in a minute. So let's just see here. You got a little Eiffel Tower right here. Let's just see. So this one says shops at Parisian, so you can kind of see that little Parisian thing. And then we're going to come around here, and we'll take a look at this thing as well. And now we're kind of like right in the heart of everything. Looks like some people are throwing some money in. It's like 1 coin right there. The Venetian, a lot of people throw in money all the time. So yeah, when are foreigners going to be able to allow in? I don't know. It could be quite a while. I kind of have a feeling that it might not happen this year, but we'll see. Maybe there'll be a vaccine that'll come out, and it might be some kind of game changer situation, and everything could be different. You know, nobody really knows yet. But as of today, June, it seems like it's going to be a slow process just to even start the travel bubbles, because we were waiting for the Hong Kong to open up the Macau side for quite a while, and then that didn't happen. Actually, I heard about this little area right here. This is the hotel reception. Let me just see. Hotel services. So we're just going to check out this hotel reception, because I heard it's really beautiful, and it looks like it is. Yeah, this one is incredibly beautiful. So all the hotel guests that come in here to check in, look how beautiful this is. Wow. This is actually amazing. To do this really slow. Yeah, someone was telling me that this is like a really beautiful lobby, because it's a little bit removed, and then there's like nice queues that you can come in. And then you have all this beautiful artwork. So yeah, actually it's this is actually really photogenic, really amazing actually. Yep, and we come right back out here again. Yeah, this is actually the first time I filmed this. Okay, so now we're walking back out, and there's the I think this is a replica, right? I think it's the same size. I've been to the Eiffel Tower, and I remember it was a lot smaller than I thought, but it's still quite magnificent in other ways. Oh, there's people that are walking that way. So maybe they're allowing tourists up there now. It looks like they might be. Should I be up there? Huh. Looks like they are allowing tourists up there. God dang. This is my chance to get up there. Okay, the Eiffel Tower entrance is open. And there's also a souvenir shop right here too. So, but this is the one, I came up here another time and it was closed, so I'm pretty happy to hear that this is open. I got all kinds of construction photos too of the original. This is pretty cool. Okay, got some music going, so I better talk over it. Last century 715. Dang. Last century 715, and right now it's 7:30. I missed it by 15 minutes. I was in this building for the last 30 minutes. I could have got in there, just people walking around. Dang it. Anyways. There's like something else I need to get to as well, the light show. Every day, 12 to 9, every 30 minutes. I can do it now, but I don't think I really want to right now. But anyways. There you go. I'll definitely come back and do some more filming, and I'll try to get those in different times. Alright.